So, it is a good day today. The UK had their recent local elections and Labour is leading voters. They have lost spectacularly. So, their recent elections on the 7th. This is currently what's happening on X, should I say. Reform UK surges to 1,200 seats in local elections. Labour loses over 1,000. Reform UK claimed over 1,200 seats with net gains of 1,205, taking control of 10 councils like Sutherland, Barnsley and Thurrock, where it won 45 of 49 seats after the May the 7th elections. Labour under Prime Minister Keir Starmer lost in more than 1,000 seats and control of 23 councils, including strongholds such as Wigan and Tameside. Farage called the results proof his party is a national force, while Starmer took responsibility for the tough night but vowed to keep delivering change amid economic and immigration concerns. I find it really interesting that Keir Starmer will still double down. It's insane. This line here, but vowed to keep delivering change. So he's already seen all his actions. He's already seen all the things that he's done to the country. And he sees that as change for the good. So he vows to keep delivering that change. The very change that the people don't want. What change? Well, all the grooming gangs, all the illegal immigrants running amok, killing people, raping people, these crazy low IQ people from third world PvP countries running amok in Britain, in the UK. It's that change which he vows to carry on. And that is why he's lost 1,000 seats. This is why he's losing. And he cannot see it. And he will carry on. And it is glorious. And we love it. And it's great. And I thought I would celebrate. This is exactly what was inevitable. The people have had enough. The people want out. So yeah, let's go to X and see what Mr. Starmer has to say for himself regarding the devastation that has happened.
The results are tough. They are very tough. And there is no sugarcoating it. We have lost brilliant Labour representatives across the country.
Brilliant.
These are people
Deceptive.
who put so much into their communities. So much into
their communities. So much immigration. So many illegal immigrants who don't work and who don't pay taxes, and you give free stuff to, and who destroy the lives of UK citizens. Okay, cool.
Our party and our movement. And that hurts. And it should hurt.
It should.
And I take responsibility. When voters send a message like this, we must reflect and we must respond.
Reflect and double down. He's going to double down.
I think the vast majority of people do understand that we face huge challenges as a country. We've had a series of economic shocks in recent years.
Huge challenges which he's caused. Huge challenges. He's created problems and his solutions are terrible. He's created the issues that he's now attempting to address. And he's doing so terribly. And the people are fed up with it. And I knew they would be.
And there's a very difficult international situation that we face. They know that. But they still want their lives to improve. They still want to see the change that we promised. They know the status quo is letting them down and they're frustrated. They don't feel...
Again, who's the they though? He's pandering to the immigrants. He's pandering to his voter bloc, which is the delusional English people who voted Labour and the people that voted Labour that came from PvP server countries. Of course. He's sad for them. He's not sad for the actual based, traditional, normal Christian / and or conservative voter. He feels sorry for his people that he can't carry on giving them the destruction that they want. Good. It's about damn time.
Change. I understand that. I get that. I was elected to deal with these challenges. We made some big calls.
You were elected to deal with them.
Calls.
Cause them, you mean?
To stabilise our public finances. To invest in our public services. Not to get dragged into a war in Iran. But we also made...
Not to get dragged into a war in Iran. You had the opportunity to defend, and in fact aid, I suppose is a better word, a long-standing ally of yours, America. You had an opportunity to do the noble, good, just thing about taking down terrorist regimes. You chose to pander to them instead. It's good. You're suffering the defeat that you ought to a long time ago. In fact, you should have never been given the opportunity to be in the position you're in.
Necessary mistakes. One of which was that although we were right to level with the public about the scale and depth of the challenges we face, we didn't do enough to convince them that things will get better, that things will improve. The hope. And that is why in coming days I'm going to set out the steps that we will take to deliver the change that they want
more steps.
and that they deserve. So that every child can go as far as their talent or ability will take them, not held back by poverty. So that every community can have what it needs. A secure, safe place.
Again, every community, every child. Have they come in the right way? Have they come into the country the right way? Are they on the road to assimilation into the UK culture? Are they on board with the idea of the UK as a nation? Do they respect the ideals and the ideology of the UK? If not, no, sorry. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Again, he's doubling down. He thinks that this was stolen from him, clearly. And he's like, no, we must double down, do more of what we're doing. The people will eventually see. It's communist rhetoric 101.
Place for everybody to live. Households and families not feeling constantly held back by a cost of living crisis. And a Britain where everybody can feel proud of the place where they live and they work. So these are tough results. But tough days like this, they don't weaken my resolve to deliver the change that I promised at the general election.
To your voting bloc?
They strengthen my resolve to do so. Thank you so much for listening.
To your foreign handlers. Yeah. Jeez, like, unbelievable. You know, Nick Shirley from America, Nick Shirley, he must go there and investigate. He must go there and do some citizen investigations and see the fraud that's happening in the UK. That would be great. I'm sure there'd be a whole bunch of that stuff there. So yeah, the other people, let's see who's crashing out. Reform voters don't even know what they're voting for. They just don't like brown people. I mean, you know what? If those brown people are illegal, yep. Now, you know, people are tired of this whole moral argument that the Labour people are gonna, or it should not even just the Labour people. People are so tired of the moral argument that the socialists, Democrats, Labour, communists fundamentally are attempting to push on us. Like we're so over the tropes that people use. Oh, you're a racist. Oh, you're a bigot. Oh, you're an Islamophobe. People are so over it. We don't care. We can see what's going on. You guys are ruining countries and people are waking up. And you hate it. So all you guys have really got is you've got blonde hun. You and your ilk. It's the same stuff you guys have been saying for, I don't know, a decade. Well, here in South Africa, it's been for like 32 years basically. What is even that name? People in this country hate immigrants so much that they'll vote for a party that wants to take away free healthcare. It's so sad, it's laughable. Well, yeah, I'll double down again. I'll say yes, healthcare shouldn't be free, technically, but you should have a bustling, robust economy that quality healthcare is affordable. Yeah, and that's why, once again, it goes back to the whole idea of all of these people are fundamentally communists because they want to bring down capitalism. Yeah. Basil the Great, I know he's a base guy. Breaking, Angela Rayner has deleted her now infamous video where she lied about reform UK policies to school children. It would appear she may have broken the law by doing this. Okay, well, this is 46 seconds. What's this about?
I used to talk about all the NHS and Nigel Farage. I can't really put all the blame on him because I actually think he'd be better than Keir Starmer.
Nigel Farage says that he wants a system that is a more insurance style system. So that means you have to pay, and that means that it's not free at the point of use anymore. I think that is really dangerous territory. I'd be okay in that system, by the way. I'd benefit from it now. But when I was growing up, I wouldn't have benefited from it. And my son probably wouldn't have survived if that was the system at the time. Yeah, cool. So I think it's really dangerous what Nigel Farage is offering in the NHS. It sounds plausible, but once you go down that route, other people will not be able to access that service. And I think that's really a terrible thing to do to people. When they need the service the most, we should be able to provide it for them.
No, it's cope. I see exactly what these kind of people are attempting to do. What they do is they import all these illegal aliens, all these immigrants, into the country. They give them free stuff. They make the economy terrible. And then they crash out about the fact that, you know, healthcare isn't free. Healthcare is so expensive. It's because healthcare has to be more expensive because you're putting more of a burden on the economy. So obviously the price goes up. It's quite simple. How do you mitigate it? Get all of the people that don't want to assimilate, all the illegal immigrants, get them out, get people working again. Good, honest, based English people in England, imagine that, having jobs. Get them working, get the employment down, mitigate costs where you can, and all of the things will start to become cheaper. There's no such thing as a free lunch. I mean, that's never happened in the history of the world, and rightfully it shouldn't. There's always going to be the outliers, the fringe, that need assistance, and that's completely understandable, but it would be a small fraction of the populace. So this whole moral argument about, oh, free healthcare, no, BS, absolute cope. So I saw something else. I wonder if I can find it. Let's be frank. At Keir Starmer, you lost because we hate. I mean, you know, we hate you because of Southport. We hate you for attacking pensioners and for true, brother, true. We hate you for allowing unvetted. We've got the same issue here, man. We've got exactly the same issue here. Attacking, okay, not so much the pensioners. In fact, I would argue that we give. Let's not get into that. But I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, it could probably be less. You know, people should actually be allowed to work. And farmers, true, yeah, we've got the whole expropriation with our compensation kind of deal, and man, white farmers are getting it, yeah. We hate you for allowing unvetted illegals of fighting age. It's a huge problem, man. Into the UK, we hate you for dragging out mass rape inquiries, man. Yeah, we just hate you. Yeah, you know what, man. Terrible. Where's that other thing? How does the computer keep doing that? Yeah, that's the one. That's what I want. Breaking news. furious. Starmer was not told local elections had taken place yesterday. The PM claims civil servants kept him in the dark until this morning. He has ordered an inquiry into why the elections had gone ahead without his knowledge. Why? Why would he need... What's the issue? I thought we'd cancel them, he told Sky News. So let me get this straight. So the Prime Minister of the UK doesn't know what's happening in the UK. That's great. That pretty much sums up his political career, I think. Not knowing what the hell is going on. So he ordered an inquiry into why the elections had gone ahead without his knowledge. If he had known, which is ridiculous that he didn't, if he had known why, was he going to attempt to rig them? Like a certain former president did in America? What? I mean, it's ridiculous. What? You're telling me, first of all, that he didn't know, and now he wants an inquiry into the reason why it just went ahead without his knowledge. I find that hard to fathom. It's been a very good morning. The best is yet to come. Thank you for voting for reform. Yeah, okay, well, let's play this and then I'll get into it.
What you can see already is there is an historic shift in British politics that is taking place. Of the results thus far, we won 1 in 3 of every seat. Take the average vote share, we're 10% ahead of any other party. And I'm saying this to you at 9 a.m. as I look forward to the rest of the day, because I think the best is yet to come. I'm looking forward, particularly in the Red Wall, to us wiping out Labour in areas they've dominated for over a century.
I think the best is yet to come, but
very, very exciting.
Not the way you suspected.
Of becoming the official opposition in Scotland. And just watch Essex later on today, the county that has nearly half the shadow cabinet in it. And what we're beginning to see is that politics is no longer about the old arguments of right and left. It's about people who value patriotic ideas, believe in this country, and want to see things turn round. So watch this space. We'll keep you up to date. We're in for a very, very good day.
Yeah, why? As Labour falls apart in front of the... okay, well, just regarding this, like, yeah, am I happy that Farage reform won? Yeah, I mean, Restore's better, just objectively. Rupert Lowe, he should have smashed it, but I understand. I think it's too early for the party to be like considered on a national level or something like that. As far as I understand, he has completely decimated in Great Yarmouth, where he hails from. So he's won that county, province, area. I don't know how it works in the UK. But yeah, like, Reform is it's a hell of a lot better than every other party, except obviously for Restore Britain in my brain. I'm glad that they won, all things considered. I think it's good that they did win. It's fantastic. I do think, though, that Farage and Reform, it's simply not enough. It's simply not enough. His policies and stuff, it's not hard enough. And that's why I think Restore Britain, as soon as they get on like the national books, the official books, and people can actually vote for them on a national level, I think people are gonna get Restore, because you need to take it backwards. You need the society to go backwards. We need redress. We need to go back to how it was. People could argue, oh, Ian, you want to go back to apartheid? You know what? It was better under apartheid in terms of South African thing. People have been lied to about apartheid, not unsurprisingly. But there was a hell of a lot of things that were better then than they are now. And I think that's exactly the same way as the British people see it. I mean, their votes have done the talking, but I don't necessarily think Farage, he's definitely better, and I'm glad of the win. but I don't think he's got what it takes to do what needs to be done. Restore Britain. Rupert Lowe, he's made it pretty clear about what needs to be done, and I think it's just 100%. That's exactly what needs to be done. Alright, one more. As Labour falls apart in front of the world's eyes tonight, David Lammy sits on the BBC saying, "It's not a proper election. Comedy gold all night." Alright, let's...
Oh, look, I mean, I think, one, let's wait and see the results come in. Two, I remember in 2019, the then Brexit party doing extremely well in the European elections that then all fell away by the time you get to the proper elections. So the truth is, oh, look, I mean, I think, one...
Well, Lemmy, I think you've basically seen what happened. Again, these are just the local elections, but I mean, it's a great, man, it's a great, shall we say, a great indicator of what will potentially happen in the national election. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. Stoked about that. Great win. Nice one. And yeah, well done Britain for standing up. Good on you. It's about time to take your country back. Till next time, folks. Cheers.